Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. For anyone who's new, hello, my name is Megs and I'm back with another hairstyling video. In today's video, I wanted to show you my technique on how I do this like blowout, sleek, faux bob look with just blow drying my hair and basically hiding all of the awkward layers that I currently have in my hair. So for anyone who's new, I'm basically growing my hair out from being bald due to chemotherapy all the way until shoulder length. I don't know, we'll see when I stop growing my hair out, but I'm really documenting my hair growth phase and all the awkward layers and awkward stages that I have been in ever since the beginning. And I know that when you're growing your hair out from short to long, from a pixie to a bob, it can be really tough when you're going through those awkward phases. You almost feel like there's nothing that you can do with your hair that makes it look, good. So I really do try to show my little techniques that I kind of come up with and use with you all. So today's video, this is exactly what I am doing. Honestly, this is a really simple technique once you kind of master the hand movements and all that. So please stick around because I am so excited to show you this. I know that I was excited when I found out that I could do this with my hair because it gives me like a sense of control to be able to just style my hair in a way that I like to style it rather than kind of just have to leave it the way it is because it's really unmanageable. However, before we do get there, I did want to talk about today's collaboration with Anna Louise in New York. If you watched my video on how to style awkward layers, which I'll leave right over here, I had the opportunity to work with them as well on that video and I get to do so again today, which makes me super duper happy. As I've mentioned before, I think that jewelry is the easiest way to distract from awkward layers, the easiest way to kind of draw attention elsewhere, and it is also like the perfect way to add something cute, add something personalized to your look, to your style. So I'm going to show you the jewelry that I have picked out for today's video and some jewelry that I've already shown in my previous video. So the first piece of jewelry that I did pick out is this gorgeous necklace. Now it is very simple. I love minimalistic jewelry. I'm not a person that likes big flashy jewelry. I love minimalistic jewelry. It's there, but it's subtle. Next, I got this ring. Okay, so this ring is probably my favorite thing from the collaboration. So it's gold, but it has a little extra something. Now the best part of this ring is the fact that it is adjustable. So you can adjust it to any finger that you want. So the thing with buying rings, especially if you're buying online, actually no, if you're buying in person as well, you have to like have a dedicated finger for that ring. Or at least I do, because every single one of my fingers is a different size. So when I'm buying a ring, I already have to decide which finger I want this ring to fit. However, with this ring, I can literally move it around to any finger on my hand and it fits depending on my mood, depending on what I'm feeling, which I love. And last piece that I chose out for today's video is just this mini gold hoop right here. This is an earring from my first collaboration with Anna Louise in New York, and this is the second. So I just wanted a very simple little gold hoop that I can wear with other earrings that are small, hidden, but they're still there. I will leave all the information for the jewelry that I'm currently wearing, as well as links to anything else down in the description box below. And as always, if you have any questions, please feel free to DM me. My DMs are always open, or leave me a comment down below. But let's get to the hairstyling portion of this video. Okay, so I did want to start off with just showing you how my natural hair looks, just so you can kind of get an idea of like a before and after. So this is my hair when it has dried, all natural by itself. The only thing that's in my hair right now is just some leave-in conditioner that I put on right after the shower. So this, as you can see, like my layers just kind of go in different directions, especially right here, which is like where my shorter layers really are. And then on this end, like if you can see, they like puff out on this side, and it does like the exact same thing here in the back. It's cute, I love it, but sometimes you want to look a little bit more put together. So I'm going to show you exactly how I do that. It's honestly a really easy technique once you get the hang of it, but it can be a little tedious just because you do have to go in small sections. Also, if your hair is like more wavy or more curly, you may have to go in even smaller sections. So it's an easy technique. Once you get the hang of it, just might take a little bit of time. So what you need for this is your blow dryer, and I highly recommend getting this extension. I have no idea what it's even called, but it's just like narrower. It just helps you guide your hair more, and it's just easier to kind of direct where the air is going. Then you'll need a few clips if you want to section your hair, which I recommend doing. It just makes it easier, especially if you're just learning. And if you have a lot of different layers, you definitely want to section. And then a round brush. So with the round brush, basically the shorter your hair is, the thinner the round brush you want to have. So I have this one. I don't even know what size it is, but this is perfect for my hair right now. However, when I did have shorter hair, I did use a much thinner round brush. So just really keep that in mind if you are looking to buy a round brush. And then lastly, always, always, always a heat protectant And that's really all you need. You can use like a hair oil after to sleek your hair, or you can use hairspray afterwards, but essentially this is all you're going to need. So usually I like to start off with hair that is like 80% dried, so it's a little bit damp, but so that way when you're blow drying, you're not focusing on drying your hair, you're only focusing on straightening out the layers and really making the hair go the way that you want it to go. So my hair is completely dry right now. For the sake of the video, I'm gonna go get it a little bit wet and I'll be right back. Okay, I am back and I'm just brushing out my hair to make sure that there's no knots and tangles. So the first thing that I'm going to do is the most important step out of all of this, which is heat protectant. Please always use heat protectant. Your precious hair, like, you don't want to damage it. So I'm going to freely spray that all around. And if you're wondering, the one that I'm using is by the brand Foxy Bay. It is the Cool AF heat protectant spray with biotin. So I got that. Just gonna brush it out again. Now I'm gonna part my hair the way that I like to have it parted. And now I'm just gonna section my hair. So I really like to start just doing the bottom layer up. I'm gonna grab this hair. I'm probably just gonna do like top half and bottom half. I think that's like fair. So take the top half of my hair on this side of my part and pin it up. And then top half of my hair on this side. And then if you're doing this and you find that your hair is like not really listening to you, try getting it a little more wet. Okay, cool. So now that we have it like this, I'm just gonna go over the technique super quickly and then I'll just do my hair for you and so you can see what it looks like. So really simple but like tedious to learn because I never used a round brush before when I had long hair, so this was all new to me, so it did take me a while to get the hang of it. So basically what you do is you take a section of hair. Now the smaller section, the more precise you're gonna get, the bigger the section, probably like, you know, not high chances it'll be perfect. And you take your brush and you just shove it underneath like this. And then basically you take your hand and as you're blow drying, you're going to twist and pull down. And then at the end, it's important, you want the bottom to just curve towards your face. So that's how you're gonna get that kind of like bob-like almost look. And so again, just shove it, just put it down like this and then roll towards your face. Now with the blow dryer, basically what you're gonna do is you're going to put this, if you don't have one of these, it's fine, I'm sure you can still manage. So if you have one of these, put it like, so it's like this. And then basically you're just going to go with the brush as you're turning, slowly kind of guiding the hair. So without the blow dryer on, it looks like this. So you go like this. And then as you're pointing, so you're basically pointing down with the blow dryer, and as you're going, you're just applying heat like that, and you basically just do that all around. So I'm gonna show you how I do that, and then I will show you how I do this section, which is like where all my small hairs are, because that in itself requires some work. Okay, so this is the bottom layer all done. So now I'm going to just take this side because this is super easy. I'm just going to do pretty much the exact same thing on this side of my part. Okay, this side is all done. So since this one has so many layers, I'm gonna pretty much do the exact same thing that I just did and just separate it into a bunch more layers. I just found that just makes it easier, especially just like trying to get that sleek look. So once again, I'm just gonna separate it into layers. Let's do like 2 layers. I think that's fine. So we'll do this and then we'll do this. Okay, now the most difficult part of all the top layers. So I'm gonna unleash this wildness and basically do the exact same thing, and then when I get to the front piece, I'll show you how I kind of make it look a little bit more whooshy. And kind of look at this, look at these curls. Look at this. Okay, so we have gotten to the end, and basically all that's left is this. See, if I didn't have this short layer, look, I could have a bob right now, but no, I have this short layer. So I basically, what I do is first I blow dry it so it's pretty much straight like it is right now. And then what I'm gonna do is, using the exact same technique, I'm just going to like blow dry it back. So basically how I like wrap the hair around and I usually go down, I'm just gonna kind of go back so that way it kind of gets a like whoosh effect, you know what I mean? So kind of like hides the side bang almost. I'm gonna probably do it in sections as well. So for me, like this layer, this is my shortest layer I think on my head. Oh no, just kidding, this is. But this is like one of my shorter layers, and it starts, if I pull the hair back, it starts like right here. But this hair I usually don't really care about, so I'm just gonna start right here. And then I'm just gonna divide it in half and then basically just do 2 different sections of it. So I'm just gonna put my hair like this, and then I'm just gonna work my way like that. See, so it kind of like whooshes the hair back, you know what I'm saying? And there you go. And that is how I achieve this look. So for me, I personally find that using minimal products is what works best for me and my hair. However, if your hair is difficult or you'd like more volume, I would highly suggest trying some sort of like a mousse or maybe a sea salt spray to help your hair kind of have more volume and be more poofy. Also, if you are finding that just blow drying is not enough, if your hair is really stubborn, I would suggest maybe going over some pieces with a flat iron. Although I don't find that I have to, I know that sometimes it can be easier, even on day 2, because I find that if I do this, my hair is usually straight for the next few days anyways, so I'll just like go over some pieces that maybe like got kinky while sleeping, and then I'll just go over them with a straightener. As I said earlier, I know that when you're growing your hair out from short to long, pixie to bob, whatever it may be, it can be really difficult, especially when you're in this phase of like feeling helpless and feeling like there's nothing you can do with your hair and feeling not the most confident with your hair because you can't really do the style that you want or you don't necessarily have the length that you would desire. So I hope that this look can help you kind of find a little sense of a way to style your hair. I know that there's like this certain confidence that comes with being able to control your hairstyle, being able to control how your hair looks. So I really hope that you did enjoy this video. If it was helpful for you and if you'd like to see other hairstyling videos, please give this video a thumbs up. It really helps to support me and let me know that these videos are useful and that you like them. Please consider subscribing to my channel, hitting the bell notification so you're notified every time I upload a new video, and following me on Instagram. And again, thanks so much for the love and the support. I know that if I'm wondering about how to style my hair through all these awkward different stages of hair growth that I'm going through, there are definitely others out there, which is exactly why I love to put out videos like this. So again, thanks so much for watching. Know yourself, know your body, and until next time.